What's up? Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Natisha, and today we are going to get into my top 5 foundations in my collection. So this is a collab video with a group of wonderful women. We were given the question, can we really pick our top 5 foundations in our collection, and if so, what would those be? That was a very difficult question, especially when you have a lot of foundations, and it was just hard. I felt like I was playing in foundations for the past 2 weeks to really kind of pick out the ones that I really like, and I was trying out ones that I haven't, touched in a couple of months, because I tend to gravitate towards certain ones in the winter and fall, and then other ones in the spring and summer just hit, so I'm just now bringing out my summer ones. But this is a collab with a community that I love. I watch all these women's videos that I'm collabing with. We all talk in everybody's lives. I don't do lives, but most of the women that are on this collab, they do live videos pretty often, so we just chat it up in everybody's lives. I'm subscribed and I love everybody's content. Everybody comes to the table with something different, something new, something just the way they like to do it. So if you're here from their channels, welcome. Hi, my name is Natisha, and I do pretty much beauty content, and I used to do a little bit of hair, but mainly beauty content on this channel. So thank you for stopping by. But I advise anybody from my channel, if you're not subscribed to them or have not checked out their videos, go check out their videos, show them some love, and let's just get this love wrapped around everybody. But before I go into showing you the foundations that I feel are my top 5 at the moment, I will say my skin type is oily combination. It leans more oily in the summer and kind of normal in the winter and fall. I am warm tone, very warm, and I don't mind coverage. I like light, medium, and full. It just depends on the situation, where I'm going to be at. So the coverage, to me, I can go all 3. And also, with our picks, we can pick out liquid or powder, so whatever our preference is. So let's see what my top 5 are. My first foundation is Beauty Bakeries Insta Bake Aqua Glass Foundation. I love this foundation. You can see that it's been getting some use, especially that top. This foundation you could buy on her website, Beauty Bakery's website. You could buy it at Ulta, you could buy it at Morphe, and I think Nordstrom. I'm not sure what other places outside of those places. But I will also have the prices of these foundations in my description bar because I didn't obtain that information before I started video taping. But I love this foundation. I was nervous about it when she first came out with it because her other foundation was really matte. And I was feeling it. I had the wrong shade, but I was feeling that foundation. It was a little, you had to work with it, but I liked it. This one is not matte. It's going to give you that satin finish. It is medium to buildable coverage. I don't mind whether. I don't usually build my foundations up, so what I get is what I get. No scent. And she breaks her foundations down into dark to light, and then warm, cool, and neutral. So my shade is 323 warm. I love this foundation. I love that it has the little push down pump. However, I've never traveled with this foundation, and I don't know how it would do traveling because it doesn't lock. So what if it's in your bag and something rubs against it and the foundation spills out or whatever? Because as you can see, it can get messy. So I wish that it was like the Tarte Foundcealer foundation where it can turn, twist, and lock, so that's more secure. And then as you use the foundation, it moves, like the pump pushes it up, so you know that you're pretty much pumping out as much product as you can get. But I really like this foundation. It spreads easily. It does not turn matte after you set it on your face. It still stays pretty dewy like, but it's not dewy at the same time. And my oils do break through with every foundation that I have. I don't have no foundation that where it doesn't break through. But when it breaks through some foundations, they get really messy, or it just looks like some foundation when it breaks through, it separates. You can see the separation. This, when my oils break through, it still looks natural. It still looks glowy. It still looks pretty. It doesn't really look a mess. You know what I'm saying? So, and then when I blot, it doesn't, like sometimes when you blot a foundation, a lot of the foundation is on the blotting paper. It doesn't do that too. So this, my friends, is one of my top fives. All that to say, one of my top fives. My next one is Urban Decay's Stay Naked Weightless Liquid Foundation up to 24-hour wear. So this is what she looks like in the bottle. It looks like I haven't used her because one is new. I got the new shade in 60W Orange. This one I got new. I got this from Ulta's recent sale, but I can wear both of these shades. I have 60R or WR and 60WO. So this is 60 warm with rich undertones, and this one is 60 warm with orange undertones. And you really can't see a difference, but the red looks better on me after I have a little bit of my summer tan. And so I've been outside with my son with his track team, so I've gotten a tan in the face, and I've actually got an awkward looking tan because we have to wear the mask, and my tan is like my eyes and forehead and like this little space where the mask doesn't cover. It's so awkward looking. But anyways, I love this foundation. I loved it so much that I got this shade, which I think the W orange might be a little bit more fitting for me than a W red and WR. So I thought it was warm with red undertone, but it says warm with rich undertones, which I don't really know what that means, but I have the foundation on now, so I don't know, but I kind of like the orange undertone a little bit better. This is my jam. I love it. It's very lightweight on the face. It does last a long time before the oils break through. The coverage, I would say, is medium buildable coverage with this too. I don't build, so I don't 100% know. And there is a big color range with this, and they do focus a lot on different undertones, because I can be the same shade as somebody, but my undertone could be more golden, more neutral, more yellow, more warm, more X, Y, and Z. But this, hands down, is one of my top 5 foundations. My next one, oh, also, you can get this online with Urban Decay Cosmetics, or you can get this at Ulta or Sephora, and I don't know anywhere else. My next one, you kind of saw it in my hand when I was moving my bangs away, is the Juvias Place I Am Magic Foundation. I have the shade Havana in 420. And this is my jam for the summer. I don't really wear this too much in the fall and winter, but she's my jam. A little goes a long way. A little goes a long way with her. I do not put too much of her on my face. I may do a small little dot right here, small dot right here, forehead, nose, and that's it. I do not do a lot because she can build up so much that the coverage is out of the wazoo. This, my friend, is your full coverage foundation. But I really, really like her. I like the shade match of her on me, and she does pretty well of holding my oils together too. Again, they they eventually come through everything, but I like her. I like her. And so she made it to my top 5. And so, you know, again, these top 5 are 5 that I would repurchase. And that I don't have to play around to wear it. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to make it warmer or cooler or whatever. So my next one is Lip Bars Fast Face Skin Serum Foundation with Hyaluronic Acid and Iris Moss. I love this foundation. I have a backup already in my collection of this foundation. Now, when I first got it, I got the wrong shade. This shade is in 301, so I'm in the 3 o'clock family. And they also have a pump that pumps up the foundation and moves it up as you're using it. It has a brush applicator, but they are also giving a tip applicator that you can either use the brush or the tip to pour it out. They offer that tip applicator along with your purchase of the foundation. I really, really like this foundation. I even actually like the brush applicator. I did not like it at first. It was kind of awkward, but I like it. And this looks like it's lighter than my skin and it goes on lighter, but it warms up to my complexion. And this shade has a warm undertone, whereas if you get 302, it has a red undertone and it looks really yellow on my face. I have that one. That's the one I messed up on in regards to shade matching, but it looks really yellow on my face. It doesn't really go, so I can tell. So anyways, I love this foundation. This is medium coverage too. I tend to like medium coverage, as you can see. Medium coverage, and it doesn't have a smell. I don't think any of these have smells, and it spreads easily, and one pump will get your whole face. So this, I already got a backup of. I love this foundation. Love it. And the last one I'm going to show you has more nostalgia purposes in my collection. It is the foundation that I wore in my wedding because at that time I really wasn't into liquid foundations. So that is going to be M.A.C Studio Fix. I got married, you guys, in 2010. I've had this since 2010. It does not have the piece of paper on the back of it. It tells you what shade. I have absolutely no idea what shade this is. And I'm hit pan and I'm literally almost done with this. But you can see I've had this for a while, so that's this. This is the M.A.C Studio Fix in whatever shade this is, but this is going to give you full coverage. This is the full coverage powder. Full coverage. And I like this shade specifically is a shade that I will wear in the summer because I feel like it's too deep for me in the winter and fall. I got married in July, so I was already tan, and hence the reason why this is deep. But it's full coverage. I love it. It spreads easily, and it wears a long time before my oils pee through too. So this is something, once I get done with this, I probably will buy this again because I just feel like this is a stable. I'm very, comfortable with this powder, and it does the girl good. It does the girl good. That's that. So there, my friends, that is my top 5 foundations in my collection. I may do swatches of these on my hand towards like the end when this is over, just so you can kind of see what they all look like on my skin tone. But thank you for stopping by to watch my video. Thank you for sharing, loving on me. Make sure you watch the other ladies' videos. And what are your top 5 foundations? Like, if you are not part of this collab, you can totally comment on all our videos and let us know if you agree with some of our picks, if you disagree, or what are your top 5s, like, or what is your top one foundation in your collection and why? Like, is there one? I got a question for y'all. You are oily girls or people, oily people. What foundation keeps them oils at bay that just looks bomb on your face? Like, I just got the Estee Lauder foundation, but I kind of got a shade that's a little light, so I'm going to the store today to get the deeper shade. I think that one may hold up to its name, but I don't agree with the Lancome tint one. That one don't hold up. It feels good on the face. I love the application of it, but it doesn't really hold up. So you oily girls or combination oily girls, what is the one foundation that keeps that face looking looking snatched? So anyways, thank you guys for stopping by. Show your girls some love. Stay for a while, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Okay, so I was going to do just arm swatches of each shade, but I think I'm gonna actually do face swatches. So right now I'm gonna swatch Juvias Place on this cheek and Beauty Bakerie on this cheek. So let's do Beauty Bakerie first. So again, I'm in shade 323W. It's got a pump. So I usually just pump it on my face. So hopefully it doesn't fail me today and get all over my clothes. And I'm just going to do the cheek area. But it's not too runny, but it's not too thick. So it's like in between consistency. So I'm just using, this is a Tarte foundation brush that I got from a set a long time ago. But as you can see, it blends in very well. There was little to no effort in blending in. And if you can see, I don't know if you can still see, it still has the dew-like kind of feel. Like it doesn't go on matte. And you can mattify it a little bit with your powder, but it still doesn't really like mattify like that. And you can see that its shade matches me pretty well. And I just love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, and it kind of does well with my pores too. You can't really, I don't know if you can see them. You can, maybe not, but it does well with my pores too. It doesn't accentuate it that much. So that was Beauty Bakerie. Now let's do Juvia's Place. So again, my shade is in Havana 424. And I just put this directly on my face too. And literally, I put a dot on my face. A dot. Okay. That was a failed demo, but this is too much for just my cheek. This will cover majority of my face. But this is what it looks like before I blend it in. Yeah, that's too much. And again, this is full coverage, so I guess, I don't know if you can tell. And this shade is a little more orange than my Beauty Bakerie. I do not put that much on, so that was a lot. So it's not gonna do me justice. Okay, this is what this one is looking like, and it is more matte-like than this side. You can still see a little bit more dew on this side than you can see on this side. It's more mattified on this side. And it's full coverage. You could definitely still build it up to be more than that, but that's what this side is looking like. So, Beauty Bakerie, Juvias Place. Okay, let's get into the next round. Okay, so now we're going to swatch the Urban Decay Stay Naked foundations. On this side, which is my right side, we're going to do 60 WR, and on my left side, we're going to do 60 WO. And sheesh, I'm gonna use this Morphe brush for this one. This foundation is a little more runny, so if you can see it running down, kind of the same consistency as the Beauty Bakerie. So 60 WR. I'm gonna try to do a clear middle line so you can see both shades right next to each other. Okay, so WR. And on this side, I'm gonna use my Tarte foundation brush. This is 60W. Ooh, okay. I'm glad that didn't get on my clothes. Foundation is hard to get out of your clothes. So that one pretty much blended in with my skin. Huh. You can barely see it on my face. Okay. This is 60 WO. So I think I'm gonna just swatch these on my hand too, so you can kind of see if there's much of a color difference. This blended in with me a little bit better. Don't mind my ashy hands. But this one right here is the O and this is the R. So O-R, O-R. Okay, I'll be back with the next one. Okay, so now we're going to get into my Lip Bar Serum Foundation in the shade 301. Now, I know for sure that this one might not shade match me, but I'm just going to kind of show you a little bit of that in the consistency. And then this is the tip applicator that they also give you when you purchase the foundation. They give it to you separately in a package like this. And that's what the spout looks like. So if you're not down for the brush, you have another option, which is really nice. So this is what the Lip Bar foundation looks like. And I try to clean off the brush without taking off. The head comes off for you to clean it, but I never like taking it off because sometimes when you put it back on, it pumps out a little bit of foundation. And I didn't want to do that. So I'm going to put this all over my lower parts of my face. Hopefully it's not too off on color wise. So I pumped it once. That's all I'm going to do. I'm going to dab that. Yes, it is light. Hopefully it will mix with my tan skin. Let's see. So, yeah, see how light this is, right? Okay. Spreads easily. You can get it to spread more with a bigger brush, but I'm going to just use the brush that's on this foundation so you can see how it's starting to warm up. I don't know if it's going to warm up entirely because I didn't get this foundation for the warmer months, not spring and summer. Now, winter and fall, yes. This again is a serum foundation, so it's not going to be matte. It's going to be like a skin-like finish. And there it is. So, medium coverage. Medium. Still see the dewiness. It ain't too bad color-wise. I mean, I don't have it for my summer, but you see how it matches my neck. It doesn't really match my facial complexion. My face is deeper than my neck. My neck is chest, specifically, not neck. But my chest is lighter than my face. So I try to find a balance between the two. And this one, it's a bit of a balance. Alright guys, so I'm going to be back with my last swatchy. Okay, so we are going to do the last swatch, and that is with the M.A.C Studio Fix. I'm going to try to get out as much as I can from this pan. I'm going to use my new Smashbox powder brush that I got from TJ Maxx. Monique's Makeup. Alright, so I'm just going to swirl. And before we go in, do I have anything I want to show that I'm going to cover up? You can probably see these blemish marks right here. You can see, I don't know if you can see, I have like a little vein that you can see through my skin. Let's see if we can cover this bad boy up. From me getting what I can get, I'm probably going to be breaking up this pan even more. Well, pretty much. And this, I don't know if you can see this. This is like from my awkward looking tan. But I think it does a good job. For coverage for a powder. So, that is my last one, guys. Thank you for watching my swatches.